What's up, YouTube? This is my battle against Kaleboi. Basic OE match. I use my old team because he has a solution for my new team. So here we go. He throws out his Celebi, and I throw out my Hydreigon. And I know Hydreigon U-turn is 4 times the amount of damage Celebi because it's a bug and a grass and psychic, and it does less than I thought it would. He uses Nasty Plot, and I'm expecting the baton pass, but hoping he would use one more Nasty Plot as I go for the Ice Punch. And the Ice Punch does an okay amount to his Raikou. And I expected a T-Bolt coming, so I switched to my Ferrothorn, but I did not know he had an Aura Sphere, and this does a lot of damage to my Ferrothorn. Luckily, I'm able to survive it. And I switched to my Dusclops, expecting an Aura Sphere, and he goes for a Hidden Power, I'm guessing Ice, which does an okay amount. My Dusclops takes it well, and he uses a T-Bolt, which actually does hurt me a lot, while I go for a Will-O-Wisp, not knowing what to do. And I switched to my Hydreigon, knowing that it could take a T-Bolt, and uses a T-Bolt like predicted, and it hurts me a lot, but I'm able to take it due to its resistance. And I go for the Draco Meteor, expecting to take out his Raikou because, low HP, but it barely holds on, and he goes for Hidden Power, I'm guessing Ice, and it takes out my Hydreigon. And it's not good for me, but luckily Burn is able to finish off his Raikou. He goes for his Hydreigon, and I throw out my Scrafty, and he knows, Scrafty and Hydreigon don't go well together, so he throws out Mew. I bulk up, so now I'm at +1, and I'm hoping to do a good amount of damage to his Mew, but then he does an Iron Defense. I know his Mew is a Baton Passer, so I'm expecting a Baton Pass soon. He goes for another Iron Defense while I go for another bulk up. And then I use another, he goes for Calm Mind, and I go for the Payback, and it does an okay amount, even while he's at +4 and I'm at +2. Now I predict the Baton Pass, and I go for another bulk up, so he's at +4 defense and +1 and 1 in special attack and defense, and he goes for Swords Dance. And I use Payback, expecting to at least take out half of his health, and it doesn't even do that. I'm surprised his Ninjask is so bulky. Usually Ninjask lacks defense. But I go for another Payback, hoping to take him out, or not take him out, but just do a good amount of damage. And it doesn't, so he goes for Baton Pass, and I go for another bulk up. And I'm at +4 on both attack and defense, and his Hydreigon is at +1 special attack, so Draco Meteor is able to finish me off. Special attack falls, so he's at -1 special attack. I'm guessing his Hydreigon is Scarfed, so my Lucario takes Draco Meteor. I go for an Aura Sphere. I don't think he expected to do as much as it did, so he runs from that and goes for a Celebi. And I should have used Ice Punch or something, because Celebi probably would have went down. But Life Orb takes a toll on me. I use Extreme Speed hoping to take it out, and it doesn't. He goes for the Nasty Plot after his Berry takes effect. Now I go for another Extreme Speed just to make sure his Celebi's taken out. And now my Lucario has barely enough health to do one more. So I go for it, and I take out his Hydreigon, luckily, which is good for me. One less Pesk. And now I go for my Dusclops with a very low health, and he goes for Ninjask, and he goes for Protect, I go for the Seismic Toss, not expecting much, and he Speed Boosts, and he Baton Passes to his Cradily. And his Cradily is a pain for any Roar type Pokemon, because he could just boost and get his stats really high. He goes for Rock Slide, hoping to take me out, but Eviolite makes my Dusclops super bulky, and Pain Split helps me out on this one. He is at yellow now, and he goes for Swords Dance, and I believe I go for a Will-O-Wisp, which misses, and he avoids it. And he goes for another Swords Dance, and I decide to use Will-O-Wisp again, which burns him, which helps me a lot in the long run. Burnt Cradley won't do much damage to me because Burn cuts their attack by half. And so he uses Recover, which is a pain because I don't know how much PP it has. He might have PP maxed it, I don't know, but his burn helps me out a lot. And Seismic Toss, I'm just trying to break him down. That's the goal. But with his Recover, it's really hard to break him down. It's a stall battle. I was hoping to get health with that Pain Split, and luckily I burned him. Rock Slide. Now it does an okay amount. I do not like the flinch effect, but Rock Slide, like I said, does an okay amount. I use Seismic Toss, and right here it's either do or die. He knows it'll just be the longest stall battle in the world. I don't think he knows how much PP my Seismic Toss has. So he goes for a Rock Slide. I go for a Pain Split expecting a Recover, but Burn does a lot of damage. I think he decides to take me out on this one Rock Slide one more time, finish me off, and his leftovers, as it heals him, Burn takes most of it away. My Dragonite is out, and I'm hoping, even though he's a rock type, Extreme Speed will finish him off, and it does. And now my Dragonite with Extreme Speed can sweep anyone on his team. Extreme Speed is Mew. His Mew is done. I'm not sure if the crit mattered, but it helped, Ninjask, Extreme Speed him too. Take him out, and now that is the game. That